While the women were on their way, some of the guards went into the city. So at the same time that the women were going to tell the disciples what they'd seen, same time, the guards went into the city and reported to the chief priests everything that had happened. So we get two stories going out. Both messengers were set side by side. And like other aspects, this continues today. Like other aspects we're going to look at, there is still a false commission. There are still people saying, Jesus, that's nothing. He's nothing. There are still people lying to others and to themselves about what they've seen and heard about God, who make it out to be nothing at all, who reduce him down so he can fit in a pocket or be ignored, shoved out. Like other aspects, this false commission continues today in various ways. In this case, we see that there are liars reporting to liars, spreading lies. We see that they're not doing it right. The guards initially spoke the truth, but they were very happy to forget with enough money. They gave the soldiers a large sum of money, telling them, "You are to say his disciples came during the night and stole him away while we were asleep. If this report gets to the governor, we will satisfy him and keep you out of trouble." They were happy enough to look incompetent, as long as Jesus didn't get the glory in this particular instance. But it was for the sake of their safety. For the sake of their safety, possibly for the sake of their wealth. But we see here three things that are lining up to make them spread this false report. We see that they're receiving money. That's a key motivator, just like it was with Judas. We can see that there's authority and power at play. They told them what to say. This wasn't a debate. You say this. They told them. They used their power and authority. And there was fear. They wanted their own safety. They wanted to be kept out of trouble. They knew that they could get in trouble if they let a dead man escape. How do you let a dead man escape? Right? They wanted to be kept out of trouble. And the priests were holding a form of authority, and there was also the threat of the governor hearing back. They were willing to lie. They were willing, essentially, to just keep quiet about what they'd really seen, about the angel, the earthquake. They were happy to be quiet about Jesus for the sake of money and security. In what ways do we see that happening in the world today? Where are people happy to lie? Where are we happy to just be quiet? Because it might be that we're not happy to lie, but we might feel intimidated. We might feel happy to just be quiet, to just keep it to ourselves about what we've heard, what we know about God.